Hey guys, I am doing one of my first perimeter hike attempts, probably since March. I was injured and I got sick again, which was fun, but let's see, we'll go downhill. I am going to attempt the Holmdel Park one today. I have no idea how many miles this is going to be. If it gets too much, I'll obviously stop because I don't want to re-injure myself. But yeah, wearing all white, hot pink hat. We are in deer hunting season. Typically there's no hunting on Sundays, and today is Sunday, but I have definitely seen people not follow the rules. So I'm just wearing bright, standing out, so come join me. Holmdel Park is broken up into like two main sections. I would almost say three, if you want to count, like there's just fields open just for, literally for bow hunting. But there's like the Reminisce and Brook section, and then I would consider like the Longstreet Farm section. And I'm just gonna try to do a perimeter loop around the Reminisce and Longstreet. These trails are very popular for cross country and whatnot. So, but yeah, I'm already super out of breath. I'm trying to pace myself. Today was a cool day. Yeah, so I really wanted to go kayaking today because that's what I've been really itching to do, but it was just too windy. It said like 15 miles per hour, the wind this morning, and like I can kayak in the ocean and stuff, and I've done it during some pretty big swell, but I got up to like 31 miles an hour, and I'm like not trying to like flip in the middle of the lake somewhere. So yeah, so come join me on my stroll. I am back on the trail. I like this section, like the Reminiscent side, where most of the cross country trails are. Just purely because not a lot of people go back here. You'll see like horseback riders and stuff, but just a lot more secluded. And the other section I'll videotape too. There's just gonna be a lot more crowded, and I try not to get people I don't know in my videos. But okay, oh cool. I thought this tree completely fell down, was gonna block it. All right, we're good. It's more of the creek. There's definitely a deer that's been following me. I've been seeing like its little white tail that keeps popping up. I just think it's like really cute. All right. Assuming that tree was a casualty of the nor'easter. Okay. So I keep looping in and out of the woods and ending up in these fields. I think I'm heading towards the end of this trail though, and then I'm gonna go on to Steeplechase, if I could speak to that. So I am on the Holmdel Park Bayonne Farm border, so I'm out of the Monmouth County Park system. Fun fact, my family actually used to live on Bayonne Farm, so, but, all right, gotta go back. Like a really sore spot in my shin, and I was like, what is that? And I was like, oh, it must be a tick biting me. It was a ladybug. Yeah, it wasn't one of those Japanese beetles. It was definitely a ladybug that I guess dug its little fangs into me. But I'm just finishing up the Reminiscent Trail. I actually honestly didn't know this was still part of the Reminiscent Trail. It branches off, and I'm about to go to the Greenway. I think this is what it's bringing me to. So I've never gone this way to get there. So that'll be interesting. Usually I cut through Bayonne Farm to get to the Greenway, so doing something new today. But yeah, I've only seen a couple people. So once I'm done with this, I guess I got a bit of a ways left of the Reminiscent Trail. I will then loop around onto the Steeplechase Trail. But yeah, so I have to like go down one whole trail and then like go all the way back to, I guess, do the full perimeter of the park. So yeah, fun. Saw a couple fossil hunting, and then I just saw another person on the trail. So that was cool. The cool thing about this park and a lot of parks in Monmouth County, you can find a lot of fossils, specifically shark teeth. So even though it's like pretty hilly, mountainous, or not mountainous, I would say more so hilly, this all used to be underwater millions of years ago. So it's pretty cool. Oop, another bridge. I'm walking for about 5-10 minutes. I haven't seen any more reminiscent trail markings, so I'm assuming I'm in the greenway. Time for me to turn back around. Fun. That's fun. I probably did an extra half mile to mile. So the park boundaries, you didn't see the sign. There's nothing marking it on the way in. And when you return out, it says, "Welcome back to Holmdel Park." So I did miss it. I double checked. But cool, you know, just extra steps, more exercise. All right, and I gotta go basically reverse where I came from on the Reminiscent Trail to pick up the Steeplechase Trail. And then the Steeplechase Trail will loop back in on a road, and I'll meet again with the Reminiscent Trail, and I will do the rest of Holmdel Park if my body is up for it. Spooky little barn house there. This is where I came up from before on the Reminiscent Trail. I believe this is the Steeplechase now, and we're gonna figure this out. Maybe, we'll see. I'm pretty excited to see what the elevation gain will be. In Monmouth County, Hartshorn is probably gonna have the most elevation gain. I think it was just under 1,000 feet of elevation gain. Holmdel Park's pretty hilly. I think like Crawford Hill is the third to highest point in Monmouth County, and then Beacon Hill in Marlborough, and then Mount Mitchell in Middletown Highlands over there. Fun fact, Mount Mitchell is the highest bluff between the Yucatan Peninsula and I think Acadia National Park in Maine. So, fun fact. But I haven't seen any markers saying this is Steeplechase, but I am assuming that it is. Hopefully, because I don't really want to do extra mileage if I don't need to. I'm assuming I'm going the right way. I have not seen any signs or markers, but on the map it makes kind of like a steep or, you know, tight turn, and it like runs parallel back. So I think that's what I'm on. Really hoping it's not that I have to go all the way back around, and that's gonna stink. After a whole mile of no signage, I finally found the Steeplechase, and yes, I was going the right way. Thank goodness. All right. I was very worried I was walking around on private property. I mean, I didn't think I was since the fence is right there, but yeah, no, that was a little, I don't know, maybe there was other posts that showed it and it just got washed away or overgrown, or I don't know, but I feel a lot better knowing that I was on the right track. I know I did this trail, like Steeplechase, like it's probably like 15 years ago, and I was doing it with someone that was like a cross-country runner, so she knew her way. I didn't. So I just finished the Reminiscent section. I'm back in, like, I guess the Longstreet Farm section. The sun goes down in 3 hours. I think I can do this though. Pretty confident, but we'll see. You know, worst case scenario, I just take a shorter route and be done with it. I think I'm just under 5 miles right now. I'm not sure how many more miles I have. I'm thinking I mean, there's a possibility of another 5. I don't know. I didn't really measure this out. It was kind of hard to do that because I'm doing so many little sections of other trails. But this part is going to be a little bit more steeper and harder. So we'll see. But yeah, this over here really is not a trail, but it's a very famous sledding hill in our area. I mean, right now it's all overgrown, but it's a lot of fun in the winter, I'll tell you that. I'm back to hiking on more quieter trails. I probably passed like 1,000 people, so didn't really video that much. I'm not even over exaggerating. It's that part of the park, it's very, very crowded. There's definitely people on the trail right now. They're ways away from me, either in front of me or behind me. But yeah, I just try not to like videotape anyone without their permission. So, but yeah, I got pretty dizzy and tired back there. I had to sit down for like a few minutes, just drank some water, and I stretched. I'm just really not used to doing this, so I probably should have brought snacks with me. But I think I'm like 2/3 of the way done, so I'm just gonna finish strong. So I'm in the section that's called the bowl, and thankfully I don't have to go back up it because I think I would die. So the bowl is kind of like a famous cross-country part of this cross-country section part of Holmdel Park. Basically it sorry, I had to fix my glasses. It's not even really shaped like a bowl, but I guess when you're in it feels like it. But you're like on the rim, you go down, and then the way back up, it's almost like straight vertical. And it's like as soon as you think you're done, you hit the top, it like turns and it just gets even steeper. Normally I do that section, but since we're doing the perimeter, I thankfully get to miss it, so, which is probably good. Like, I'm feeling it right now, and I'm really tired and hungry, and yeah, but I'm really in the home stretch right now. So I got off the cross-country trail and I was on the high point, and now I am on the marsh trail. Now this part is really nice. And there's nobody here. I love it. So I'm on my final trail or section. It's called Ridge Walk, or the Ridge Trail. But yeah, I'm very proud of myself right now. It's been very hard for me, so just getting her done. But okay, I'm so out of breath. I did it. I'm done. I just gotta walk back to my car now. Just finished my hike. Strava said it was 9.22 miles. I did not see the elevation gain. I'm so hungry I can puke. I just munched down some Skittles. I'm gonna see it's like pending upload, so I'm gonna be kind of pissed if I did all that and it doesn't track it properly. But I think I did it in like almost 3 hours flat, so it's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna go rest for the rest of the day. The sun's starting to go down, so peace out, guys. So Strava said it was 698 feet of elevation gain. I'm gonna round that up to a nice 700 feet, so it's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna be so sore tomorrow.